dynamic drill process that requires him to give me a sprawl in the right timing. So we got to understand what his expectations are and what I have to accomplish. He's got to make sure he pulls his leg back, not too early or not too late, because if it's too early, then I don't get in. If it's too late, I would be able to drive my feet. He's got to sprawl at the right time. I have to continue to move and stay in my stance. Here's what happens without a partner. I shoot a head outside single. Right here, moment of truth, he starts to sprawl. All right, his weight's going back and down. All right, my weight's going forward. Here's what happens. You guys get here. All right, he sprawls. Usually put this knee down. You go ahead up, hit your head, and you're like this. And now you try real hard. You pull. You're trying to get up to your feet, and it's a big struggle. It's very difficult. It's very hard, and that's not fun at all. It's like the worst part of wrestling. It's really terrible. Okay? To me, that's almost worse than being on your back. It's like the most uncomfortable place. And when you're young, you end up there with a lot. Okay? And here's what has to happen. As we penetrate, right here, his weight's going back, his weight's coming down, or his legs going back, his weight's coming down, right? My weight's going forward. Instead of me putting this knee down or stop moving, right, and fall on my face, I continue to move, I finish the motion, and my left foot steps up. And this is the most important key here. I penetrate, I step up, and now I'm going to change my direction. By me stepping up with this left foot, which I was emphasizing by you guys doing this, right? When I step up here, it keeps my hips underneath me. When my hips are underneath me, I can keep my head and my chest high, and then I can rotate. So I gotta force myself, despite the fact that this guy is going backwards, to one, cover distance, and to two, take a full shot and step up. Okay? If I slap the leg, which a lot of people do, and I leave this foot back here, I end up like this, and now we're fighting. Okay? I gotta force myself, despite the fact that he's going backwards, to cover that distance, to step up, move, and then feel his reaction, use it, and pull down. It's a lot to ask. The only way we get there is by ingraining this in our DNA. Ingraining in our DNA by drilling this over and over and over again. So what happens is, moment of truth, 30 seconds left, you shoot, he sprawls, you don't even know how you got there, you end up having an angle on your opponent, and you finish. Your body does it for you. You have to think about it, okay? We penetrate, he sprawls, we step up, we rotate in one motion, okay? Now, let's do this with a partner. The hardest part about this is what he's going to do, his reaction. Defensive guy. This guy has to make this guy feel like he's the best wrestler in the world. That's his job. It's not your job to make it difficult for him or to have him prove himself or anything like that. It's this guy's job to make it feel right. Okay? I'm going to shoot a head outside single. He sprawls. Pulls that leg. Perfect. Notice right here, this is the moment where you quit. You put your knee down and you end up like this, and it's really hard. You can see how it'll be extended there. My left foot, I step up. Watch this foot right here. Left foot steps up. Now I can't get to my feet, but what I can do is I can rotate. My right foot, this foot back here, is going to windshield wiper. Notice that windshield wiper right here. I'm getting out of the way. I pull down. Now I end up at an angle to him. All the weight hit here on his far leg. Now I shift to a double. I can go here, out front, and then later when you guys get a little bit more experience, we'll start going here to the inside leg. I'll drive you to this way, I'll circle back, I'll put this leg over top, and we'll start working for some other turns in this position. But right now, I just need to get to that knee. Again, I shoot a head outside single here. I still got to get past his head in his hands, so I got to have a good setup. I circle, I shoot a head outside single. He sprawls. There. My left foot steps up. Left foot steps up. I windshield wiper, I rotate. Notice my position. I'm in my stance, just on my knees. I have an angle on him. I shift from a single leg to a double. Not here. Not here. Here. All right? The weight's on his body here or here. I shift to a double, and now I drive. I do not shift to a double until his knee hits the mat. Just like before, I don't shift to a step across until after I circle back. Does that make sense? Remember before? We circle back, then we shift to a double. Same thing here. I don't shift to a double until after I circle back. Head outside single. I shoot a head outside single. He sprawls. I step up. I windshield wiper. I rotate. From here, I shift from a single to a double, and now I drive this direction. This guy's doing awesome. Ryan's doing an awesome job. He's pulling his leg back. Not too hard, not too easy. He's giving me the perfect reaction. Watch these. Robert and Nick. All right, I keep thinking on these guys because I know these guys attended camps with me the last 2 weekends, so they're getting the motion down. All right, let's see you guys. Ready? So, Head outside single, step up, rotate to a double. Good, shifts across. Don't stop moving, come on. Start cranking them out. Head outside single, steps up, rotates to a double, getting outside the hips, not staying in front of the guy. Head outside single, step up, rotate to a double. I like how they're pulling down. One more time, Nick. Head outside single, step up, rotate to a double. Good. Pull down, don't stop moving. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3.